You wouldn't know it from my YouTube videos, but if you knew me personally, you'd know I'm a pretty funny guy. I'm a conversationally funny guy, and these YouTube things are kind of one-sided, so it doesn't naturally come out that way. I have a resting bitch face. I have a grumpy demeanor, which is kind of an act, and it's very much an act. And people who interact with me one on one very quickly come to realize that I am using my grumpy demeanor in a humorous way. I'm grumpy like Costanza's dad. Uh, I'm grumpy like Archie Bunker. All of these references may be before your time. Anyway, I thought it would be a good idea to round things out a little bit by telling a funny story. I was born in St. Paul, but before I was 2, we had moved to Roseville, Minnesota. And the church we attended was Bethany Baptist Church. Now, they have since moved to someplace else. So when you see it on the maps that I'm going to pop up, it's a different church name. It's It was Bethany Baptist Church for decades. Uh, their heritage is from the Swedish Baptist Church, but once the Minnesota General Baptist Conference, whatever it's called, came around, they became part of that. In the maybe 50s or early 60s, somewhere's in there, before the days of handicapped parking spots, there was a lady who was infamous for her driving technique. Now, I don't know if she was, if she would be considered disabled these days or had any mobility problems or if it was just her druthers. But she would show up early so that she could get her favorite parking spot. And the closest parking spot to the sanctuary is in the north lot right next to the sidewalk. Now, of course, there's closer spots up front, but those would be filled up by pastor, church staff, what have you. People who opened the building in the first place. And that's where the hearse would park for funerals, things like that. So, most people parking in the lot. And she liked that spot right next to the sidewalk because she could make a quick exit and get out of there. Thing was, she did not use her mirrors. She did not look behind her. She looked straight ahead, put her car in reverse, and backed slowly until she met resistance. She would literally back into whoever was parked behind her, didn't care who it was, and then she'd put the car in drive and pull out. So some guy, a guy after my own heart, decided to also show up early so that he could strategically park directly behind her and left the service before the closing benediction. Pulled out of that spot and up the parking lot a ways so that he could watch as she put the car in reverse, looking straight forward, back right between two cars that she never saw, and into the neighbor's backyard. And because of the slope, she couldn't pull back out of there. They had to call a tow truck and winch her out.